Hello guys and welcome back, Nandi here. Today we have a country video. This means today I will showcase my very modest collection of the country of Angola. So a little bit explanation before I start. I'm mostly a banknote seller on eBay, so all the banknotes or the single coin that you see here is from what I kept from big lots of foreign banknotes that I buy for reselling on eBay. So I do buy sometimes exclusively for my collection, but those are very rare occasions. So what you see here is what I kept from those big lots of foreign banknotes. As for the coin, African coins are very scarce to find, especially countries that Angola, very scarce. This is my only coin from Angola. I do buy exclusively the coins for my collection, but every 2 or 3 months. So that's why I don't have many options here as for the coins. So this was the explanation. Again, I'm mostly a banknote reseller on eBay and a very modest collector. So let's begin. Few words about Angola. So Angola, officially the Republic of Angola, is a country in the Central Africa and west coast of Southern Africa. It is the second largest Lusophone or Portuguese-speaking countries in both total area and population, behind Brazil, of course, and it is the seventh largest country in Africa, bordered by Namibia to the south, the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the north, Zambia to the east, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Angola has an exclave province in the province of Cabinda that borders the Republic of the Congo and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The capital and the largest city is Luanda. So let's talk about the currency. I have here 3 different series from 2 different periods of Angola. So until 1974 or 75, I can't remember now, Angola was a Portuguese colony. So that's why you don't see African portraits, Angolese portraits, let's say this way, because Angola was part of the Portuguese Empire. Angola, Mozambique, Eastern Timor, the countries that I can remember now. So we have 3 banknotes from the 60s, 2 banknotes from the 70s, and 1 banknote. This is not the latest series, this is from 2012. I think this is the pretty last series, I think. So, and the currency at the time of the Portuguese Empire was named escudos as the Portuguese currency, and then they changed it to kwanza. So here we have kwanzas, 50 kwanzas. So the kwanza is the currency of Angola. 4 different currencies using the name kwanza have circulated since 1977. The currency derives its name from the Kwanza River in Angola. The first kwanza from 1977 to 1990 was introduced following Angolan independence. It replaced the escudo at par and was subdivided in 100 way. And the code was AOK or AOK. As for the coins, the first coins issued for the Kwanza currency did not bear any date of issue, although all bore the date of independence. 11th November of 1975. So 1975 was the year that Angola gained independence. In that year, or in the previous year, the president of Portugal was deposed because of a military coup. So some other countries gained independence from Portugal in those years, in the 75, 76. So they were in denominations of 50 lei, 1, 2, 5, and 20 kwanzas. 20 kwanza coins were added in 1978. The last date to appear on these coins was 1979. On 8th January 1977, banknotes dated 11 de Novembro de 1975, so 11 November 1975, were introduced by the Banco Nacional de Angola in denominations of 20, 50, 100, 500, and 1000 kwanzas. The 20 kwanza note was replaced by a coin in 1978. And then we have the Novo Kwanza from 1990 until 1995. In 1990, the Nuovo Kwanza was introduced with ISO code 4217. Although it replaced the Kwanza at par, Angolans could only exchange 5% of all old notes for the new ones. They had to exchange the rest for government securities. This Kwanza suffered from high inflation. And then we have the Kwanza readjusted translation from 1995 to 1999. So in 1995, the Kwanza reajustado replaced the previous Kwanza at a rate of 1,000 to 1. The inflation continued and no coins were issued. So the banknotes, despite the exchange rate, such was the low value of the old Kwanza that the smallest denomination of banknote issued was 1,000 Kwanzas reajustados. Other notes were 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million, and 5 million Kwanzas. So a really big number of hyperinflation. And then we have the second Kwanza from 1999 until today. So a second currency was introduced, simply called the Kwanza. It replaced the Kwanza reajustado at a rate of 1 million to 1. Unlike the first Kwanza, this currency is subdivided into 100 centimos or cents. The introduction of this currency saw the reintroduction of coins. Although it suffered early from high inflation, its value has now stabilized. So yeah, let's see the only coin that I have here in my collection. We have here the 10 Kwanza. This is a modern era coin. 10 Kwanzas, really beautiful bimetallic. Here in the middle of, in the center of the zero, we have BNA, Banco Nacional de Angola, the acronyms of the National Bank of Angola. This is a really beautiful bimetallic coin. I do love bimetallic coins. And here we see the coat of arms from 2012. This is a typical communist coat of arms or emblem. República de Angola. Very simplicistic and really beautiful. I do like currencies with communist emblems. Really beautiful coin. So it's my only coin, as I said earlier. Very, very scarce coins from Africa when I buy mixed bags of foreign coins. Plenty of European coins and very little from South Americas or Africa, especially Africa. So let's see the banknotes. Here we have, this is series from 1960, I think this is from 1962. Yes, here we have, I have 3 banknotes from this series from 1962, the 20, the 50, and the 1000. And this series has the portrait of Americo Thomas. It was a Portuguese Navy officer and politician who served as the 30th president of Portugal from 1958 to 1974. And he was the president that was deposed from some generals from the army. Here we see the silo on the port of Lobito, the port city of Lobito, the silo with grains. You know, I don't remember the name of what you store here, grains maybe, whatever. And here we see the beautiful wildlife of Angola, maybe some antelopes. Really, really beautiful. This was the 20 escudos, so as we said before, the currency was named escudos, as was for Portugal. This is the 50, same series. Here we see the airport, Craveiro Lopes in the city of Luanda. Here we see again wildlife of Angola. There we see that this series is printed from Thomas de la Rue, the famous, I think this is the most famous printing house of foreign banknotes in England. Very, very beautiful. Of course, we have the portrait, and this was the Angolan emblem of coat of arms in the times where Angola were part of Portuguese Empire. And this is the third banknote from 1962. Here we see the dam of Mabubas. I can't pronounce it in the original language. And here we see again Angolan wildlife. Really, really beautiful. These banknotes are monocolor. That means, well, not monocolor because we have some other colors here, but the main color is the gray, let's say. Here is the blue, here is the gray. Now, another series from 1972. I have only two banknotes from this year, and here we see the portrait. This is a much modern design than the previous one from the 70s. Here we see the portrait of Marshal Carmona. He was a Portuguese army officer and politician who served as the 96th Prime Minister of Portugal from 1926 to 1928 and 11th President of Portugal from 1926 until his death in 1951. He also served as the Minister of War in the late 1923 and in 1926. And he also served 2 times as a Minister of Foreign Affairs in 1926. So, a really prominent figure of Portuguese history. Here we see 50 escudos. Angola was still part of Portuguese Empire. Here we see coffee robusta, and these are coffee beans. Yes. And again, this one, the 500, a really beautiful banknote. Not so monocolored than the previous series. Has more intricate design and it's more colorful. Again, Marshal Carmona. And here we see Pedras Negras, or the black stones in translation. Really, really beautiful. And the third series that I have in possession at this time is 50 kwanzas. This is the only one that I have. The denomination is the kwanzas. The coat of arms is the Angolan one, not the Portuguese, because this is from 2012. I can't remember the names of these two guys, but I think these are the first prime minister and first president of Angola when they gained independence in 1975 from Portugal. If I'm wrong, please guys, let me know in the comments below, correct me. Here we see October 2012. So this is the series that I like the most. And I want to buy exclusively more of this series, more of these banknotes, because these are hard to get in the mixed lots that I buy on eBay. So I believe I will buy some exclusively for my. I say exclusively because I'm focused more to resell banknotes rather to spend money for my collection, because and the banknotes, I don't care if the banknotes are not in uncirculated condition, because even in this kind of condition I will keep them, of course, from countries that are very, very rare to get. So yeah guys, this was the today video. I know this is very, very modest collection, but as I said before, my focus is on reselling on eBay. I'm mostly a reseller rather than a collector that spend money to collect. Thank you guys for watching my video and my videos in general. Thank you very much for your positive feedback in the last months, your comments, likes of the video, everything guys. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Check out my playlist of my collections and of course my unboxings, coin unboxings, banknote unboxings, your favorite videos to watch. I have plenty of those videos. Please check out the playlist. So yeah guys, thank you very much. Give the video a thumbs up, comment on the video, ask me any questions, correct me if I was wrong in something about the Angolan kwanzas. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye guys.